What are the things you need to know before making your New Year's resolutions? It's that time of the year. I know you've been thinking about it, but you need to watch this video first. If you're ready, let's roll. 1st January 2023 or any day in 2023 is a day just like any other, with 24 equal hours, 12 in the day, 12 in the night, and you won't come out a different version of you just because it's 2023 or because you've marked out 2023 as the year to start living your dreams or making an impact. Most of the time, we set out these resolutions thinking the fact that it's a new year means it's going to have an impact on us, but it's the other way around. We need to impact the year and make it count. But 1st January 2023 is just a day like any other, just like tomorrow. And if you're not going to go all out and live tomorrow and give it everything you've got, then it's likely you'll treat 1st January the same. So make tomorrow your 1st January 2023. Attack it like it's the beginning of the new year. That way you can make the year count even before it starts. Now, with that being said, here are a few things that I think you need to know before making those resolutions. Number one, you've got to be extra serious this time. You may have to push yourself a lot harder and be a little bit harder on yourself. And I'm saying that because I need you to understand that God actually hears your resolution. Whether you say it in a prayer or not, God hears your resolution and He will commit Himself to it, but only if you commit yourself to it. That's what I'm saying. You have to be more serious this time. So set out that resolution, understanding that it's a you and God thing, not just you this time around. And His grace will be there to sustain you and pick you up where you fall, but it definitely won't replace the work that you have to put in. Secondly, understand that you may slip along the line or miss some steps, but if you do so, quickly rise up and keep pushing. Grit is the stuff that makes winners, not perfection or skill. Because winners and champions slip and make mistakes all the time too, but grit demonstrates how much you need that thing you're asking for. And falling is sometimes a test to see how desperate you want it. It's just testing to see at what point you will give up. So when you give up at the first fall or at the first slip, then it means you don't really want it. But then when you get up and you continue pushing, then it demonstrates that you have a lot of grit and you really want what you're asking or what you're praying for. So keep on despite the challenges you face or encounter, and trust that God is always going to be there to carry you through. Next thing, look out for opportunities, new opportunities that will open up to you in that specific area. God may connect you to a friend or some people who are already strong in that area and consistent so that all of you can run together. One thing God did when I started this new series on my channel was that He connected me to 2 people who around the same time started new video series on their channel as well. And anytime I'm not posting and they are posting, it's kind of like a wake-up call to me to start recording videos and putting them out there. When I get their notifications of their new videos, it's always like a personal reminder to me to keep my channel active. For you, it may be the same, or some free lessons or online classes that you may come across, or maybe some new friendships or new connections that God will open up to you, right? So look out for those things as you set your resolutions for 2023. Finally, keep your list very brief. It's okay to start with one task, and as you gain consistency, you top up with another task, which could probably be in the 2nd quarter of the year, which is also another beginning and a very important thing to note. Because while January is the 1st month of the year, there are other firsts in the year which you need to know. For example, there's the 1st quarter and then there's the 1st half of the year. And depending on your resolutions, there are some things that you may need the 1st quarter of the year to initiate. Because sometimes we slip in January, a lot of people slip in January and give up on the entire year. But no, even in February, you're still in the 1st. Even in March, you're still in the 1st. That's still the 1st quarter. And if you continue, you will realize that the same energy since 1st January is still with you. One of my greatest achievements in life actually happened this year. And it happened at a point when I was already giving up on the year because I thought too much time had already passed. But the Lord told me, no, you're still in the 1st. And by that, He meant the 1st half of the year. And that was in June. So I went back praying harder, working harder, and God really made it happen. So yeah, don't give up too early. Remember, you may fall off the track, but come back to it and keep running. And don't count the days. Make the days count, beginning from tomorrow. And if you ever feel like quitting, remember you are still in the 1st, all right? Good luck with all your resolutions. See you in 2023. All right, grace and peace.